friends, welcome back. My name is Addie of Well Loved Clothing, and I have some big news, I have some sad news, just some information, and a little bit of a chit chat for where I'm at and maybe what's next. So let's just get right into it. I am moving on from Well Loved Clothing. So I have been doing this for 5 years now. I think July will be exactly 5 years. And so essentially, when all of this is winding down, it's been about 5 years. So it's been like 5 years since I started the business and started with selling vintage and secondhand, but then moved, well, not moved on, but added YouTube and some more kind of Instagram content creator influencer-y stuff in like 2020, I think. So probably 3 or 4 years that I've been doing YouTube. And essentially I have just been in prayer and thought and just figuring out what I want life to look like, especially in this season of growing our family. Not pregnant now, but I would like to be again in the future and have bunches of kiddos running around. And just with how much I want to focus more on being with my kids and with my family and just what's best for me mentally, emotionally, all of that, I just don't feel like it is a season for me to be in Well Loved anymore. And that's not to say that I won't be back in the future or that I won't post maybe like some one-off videos here and there. I'm trying to hold it really loosely because if I don't, then I will probably freak out, honestly, because I took a manager position at our coffee shop that we run, and that has been so life-giving recently and gives me the free time to be at home and do some remote work with my son with me, and just to get back into some hobbies that I love, and for getting dressed to be something that is secondary instead of it being such a forefront of my mind. And that's not to say that it can't be done. It's just to say that I don't function the best that I can in this place. And so I just need to take a break. And it might be forever. It might not be. I really just don't know. And so I don't really know what to tell y'all past that. But basically, I just wanted to let you know that if you don't see videos from me, this is why. And if you don't see Instagram posts from me or updates on website or anything, then this is just what's going on. And I wanted to share with you guys because y'all have been such an amazing community for the past 5 years. I have absolutely loved getting to do this. And I might, again, pick it up in the future and fall back in love with it, but it's just become something that is more like I have to do it instead of I want to do it. And that's just not a place that I function super well in. I know some people can function really well in that. It's just not my thing. And so I am figuring out new passions and falling in love with other things at this point. And I am just really excited for what God has for my life, honestly. And this is not all just based off of having a baby. It's more like having a baby helped to reveal what I really love to do and what I really want to do. And so I'm just following that path and seeing what God has for my life around that. Especially because priorities shift and joys shift and life just becomes so different. And it's such a learning curve to figure out how that all fits together. And I'm not saying that I have any of that figured out really, but I would love the space to figure it out. And so this gives me just so much more freedom to kind of explore what that might be. And I feel extremely blessed that this is the community that I've been a part of for the last 5 years. And I'm so thankful for each and every one of you, everyone who has followed along since the beginning, since a week ago, however long you have been here. I cannot tell you how thankful I am for your presence here and just how glad I am that you have been a part of Well Loved for as long as you have been. This has been such a beautiful place to explore my own self-expression, and I will be leaving all of the videos and posts still up so you can reference them whenever you want to, and maybe posting some thrift flips in the future, maybe posting nothing in the future, but I'm sure that you can tell that I have no idea what this next part of life is going to bring, but I am excited about it. All that to say, if you have any questions, I will be checking my YouTube for a little while, so I'll be answering some questions, but essentially my website is already closed down, so I won't be selling anything else. And then my Instagram, I will potentially be doing a bag sale. If you have followed me for gosh, I think since the beginning, then you've probably seen or heard about my bag sale. So basically, it's a lot of my thrifted vintage inventory. And since I am moving on from my physical space too, then I have a whole bunch of vintage inventory that I've been trying to push on Whatnot. But I would love to just get rid of a bunch of it, and I would love to share it with all of you. And so that bag sale, like I've done before, is 4 pieces for $35, and it's random pieces based off of sizing, and I will be dropping them on my Instagram story, so you can head over there to follow me or put notifications on or whatever it is for those boxes. But that is just my kind of last effort of sharing some things that I love with you and getting rid of some inventory and just moving on from this beautiful space. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of Well Loved. And I hope to see you guys in the future, but we will just see what happens. So thank you for joining me today and for listening to me just kind of randomly babble and not really know about what's coming or what's going. But I love you guys so much, and I just cannot express how thankful I am for each and every one of you. So for the potentially last, maybe not time, you are well loved. Bye.